Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys how I meal prep that relieves so much unnecessary stress and pressure from my week. I've been meal prepping like this for 2 years now, and streamlining this meal prep process has been such a lifesaver. We don't always realize how much time organizing food and preparing meals takes up in our daily lives. Or maybe you do, and that's why you're watching this video. Planning, shopping, preparing, and cleaning, not to mention eating, and then doing that 3 times a day, 7 days a week for a whole family. That's nuts. I started meal prepping like this because I was finding it really stressful and time consuming, organizing well thought out nutritious meals for my family. Plus, I absolutely hated it when it came to 4 p.m. and then I had to go and prepare food, especially on daycare days. It was a nightmare. You could see Aurora's little emotional bucket was empty. She'd be whinging or sulking. She'd want my attention. And I'm trying to do the one-man band, trying to juggle cooking food and keeping her calm at the same time. Meal prepping this way frees up so much time and mental energy. So I'm able to be present and attentive to her needs. Straight after daycare, we take time to connect and play together. She loves it and I love it too. So generally I pick 3 different meal recipes that serves 6 to 8 people. It means that we eat the same thing for about 2 to 3 days in a row. So today I'm going to be cooking pumpkin soup with a twist in the slow cooker, my cheats version of chicken biryani, which is super simple, and a double batch of bolognese. So technically it's a week and a half's worth of food, but because they are all freezable, we'll just leave that for another fortnight. Plus, because of the recipes that I'm doing today, I will have some extra time at the end. So what I am going to make is some green smoothie pancakes for Aurora's breakfast for her daycare days. For this method of meal prepping to work and actually last, you do need to make sure that you pick the best recipes that taste even better day old or freeze really well. Choose meals that are full of flavor or infused with flavor the longer they keep in the fridge or the freezer. That way you'll keep up with the meal prepping and you'll look forward to eating dinner rather than groaning about what's for dinner. If you'd like to follow along and do these recipes as well, I will link all the recipes in the description below. I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, give it a big thumbs up so I know to make more content like this. And if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. First, what we're going to do is marinate the diced chicken for the oven biryani recipe with this store-bought chicken tikka masala paste. my makeshift lid. It is a baking tray. And into the oven for an hour and a half. I have linked the recipe in the description below. Just keep in mind, I did double the recipe and I added a bag of spinach once the dish was cooked. One dish down and it's only taken 15 minutes. Next, I'll put the pumpkin soup with a twist on. Another super easy, chuck it all in the slow cooker type of recipe. The pumpkin takes about 20 minutes to prep, so I did it the night before when I was just chilling watching a movie. I normally add a can of cannellini beans for protein, however I didn't have any, so I just used a can of chickpeas. So chuck it all in the slow cooker, plus the 20 minutes that it would have taken to prep the pumpkin. Now for the bolognese. This recipe takes a bit longer. It's about 45 minutes. Normally I do prep the veggies the night before to save on time and energy, you know, just while I'm sitting chilling on the couch watching a movie. But I thought I'd show you in real time, so then that way you know it actually doesn't take that much longer. Okay, so I don't actually have a recipe for this particular dish. I pretty much just make it up as I go every time, but there's a few things that I keep the same. So onions, 2 whole onions. And while the onions are on, I just blitz up my carrot in the food processor. And I'm just using that attachment, shredder, I think. Garlic, about a tablespoon or so. Add in your protein. Today I'm using Steggles turkey mince, but I also use beef or chicken. So I'm chucking these spices in today. I don't really measure it, I just give it a sprinkle. About that much. Basil. Maybe a teaspoon, I guess, of each. Once the meat is brown, just add in your veggies. Don't forget your carrot. I'll just show you what they look like. So they're just shredded.
Wash the dishes as you go to save on time at the end.
Let it simmer for a bit until the vegetables get soft, and then add your favorite jar of pasta sauce. So I like using Rigoletto. I know it does have a bit of a high sugar content, but we don't have this that often, so I think it's okay. Then I just fill it up with water, just so we're not wasting any of the lovely juices. I'm also just going to chuck in a bag of some frozen spinach. That's the one I use.
Sweet, that's pretty much done. Just going to wash the rest of the dishes while I let that simmer on low for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I've just finished cleaning up. Now I'm going to make some green smoothie pancakes for Aurora's breakfast for her daycare days. This takes less than 15 minutes. I've linked the green smoothie pancake recipe in the description below. Including veggies as part of their breakfast is a great way of getting more nutrients into your little ones. Write veggie breakfast recipes in the comments below to let me know if you want some make ahead, quick and easy ideas for your little one. Just scraping down the sides because some got stuck. I'm using 2 pans to speed up the process. And they're not perfect or anything, but my baby will still love them. I started making breakfast like this as it was a mess-free alternative to cereal or porridge and a so much more wholesome alternative to having toast. Also, if we were running late for daycare, she could just take it with her and eat it in the car. In the next few weeks, I will be doing up a batch of veggie breakfasts and a batch of snacks for Aurora. Let me know in the comments below which one you would prefer. I am going to flash freeze the pancakes because then when I stick them in the container they don't stick together. That should fit. Alright, so we're all done. A week's worth of dinners and breakfast for Aurora for the week. And also dishes are washed. Everything's packed away. The only thing I didn't get done in the 2 hours was I wasn't able to empty them into containers just because they are still hot. So I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea and I'm gonna relax. Now that everything's cooled down, I'm just going to blitz up the pumpkin soup. It does look a bit thick, so if this happens to you, just add some vegetable stock until it's your desired consistency. I've portioned everything into medium-sized containers because that's what works for my family, but you portion it into however many you need so that when you take it out of the freezer, you're only thawing what you need for about 1 to 2 days. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. See you in my next video. Bye.